Hello and welcome. I'm Lauren Lewis with Power for Parkinsons. Welcome to Move and Shout. This class uses vocal pairing with large exaggerated intentional exercise to help improve your Parkinson's symptoms. Today we're going to be focusing a lot on using your opposites and crossing the midline. This is really important for gait, for a natural and safe gait. When you're walking using your right leg, left arm, and vice versa, you're much more balanced, you're safer, and you tend to take larger, longer stride steps. So that's important. As a bonus, because we'll be using a lot of different patterns in our exercises, we'll be strengthening neuroplasticity and cognitive ability, and of course multitasking. So we've got a lot of challenges going on in this exercise program. I hope you enjoy it. Stay with it. Please remember also that we're all at different levels. So you may want to just go through a few of these exercises, stop or pause the video and work on just those. Or you may want to learn the video first seated and then try it standing for more of a challenge. Whatever it takes to challenge you, I'm all for it. Let us know how you do at the end. Give us a thumbs up, and let's get started. You're going to need just a sturdy seat or a nice open area for today's exercise. Make sure if you are standing that you're standing near a chair or a wall for safety, for balance. We are going to be doing a lot of one-legged and crossing the midline exercises, so you want to make sure that you're safe. If you're seated, you're in a nice sturdy seat, and you do need some water because this is going to be a cardio challenge as well. So, sitting nice and tall, let's get started. Arms, deep breath in, arms down, up and around. Inhale. Reach to the ceiling and all the way down, and we're going to add a vocal pairing to this and say ah, ah, and one more this time, oh, oh, and one more this time, e, e. Okay, so we're starting off with warming up our vocals. We know through studies that by singing notes, it does improve your vocal power and being more intentional with your vocals. So that's what we're going to be working on all throughout this video as well. Let's continue warming up. We're going to get those legs going first. We're going to go front, back, right, left, making sure that we're using our ankle flexion. We're lifting at the ankle. So it's heel, toe. Notice I'm lifting my leg and using my ankle. So here we go. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Again, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Keep going. It's heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Four more. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Add the arms front, back. It's front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Keep going. Big front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Use those arms. Come on, front, back. Good. Front, back, front, back, front. Now watch. Go out, and in. Go out, in, out, and in. Strong. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Put the arms together. Front, back, out, in, out. From the top, it's front, back, out, in, out, and in. Go front, back, out, in, out. Two more. Front, back, out, in, out. Make it strong and big. Front, back, out, in, out. Both arms go up and down, up, down, up, down. Reach up. Come on, down. Reach up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Four more. Up, down, up, down, up, down. From the top, front, back, front, back, out, in, up. Here we go. Front, back, out, in, up. Are you getting it? Front, back, out, in, up. And the pattern, front, back, out, in, up. Two more. Front, back, out, in, up and down. Front, back, out, in, up, cross in front. We're going to cross and pull, cross, pull, cross, pull, cross in front, big cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, 4 more, cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, pull from the top, front, back, front, back, out, in, up, down, cross and pull, front, back, right, out, left, out, in, up, down, cross. Have you got it? Front, back, out, in, up, down, cross and pull. It's front, back, out, in, up, down, cross. Now faster. Front, back, out, in, up, down, cross. Now faster. Front, back, out, in, up, down, cross and pull. Front, back, out, in, up, down. 4 more. Front, back, out, in, up, down, cross and pull. Front, back, out, in, up, down. Last 2. Front, back, out, in, up, down. Last time. Front, back, out, in, up, down, cross and pull. Deep breath in and out. Whew. All right. Forced exertion. We started slow. Getting the pattern, getting our arms in full range of motion. One of the symptoms of Parkinson's is not using full range of motion, kind of getting those arms halfway. So we started right off using that, but then we made it faster, forcing the brain and the body to move faster. Good for us. All right, we're going to jump right into our first exercise. So get yourself ready. First exercise is working on range of motion. I want to make sure that you're really extending those arms. And we're going to go in different directions. So, and there is a pattern. So we're going to start with out, in, up, down. Join me. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Let's try it on the left side. Same thing. Using long, big motions. Left arm leads, out, fully extended. Out, in, up, down. Go, out, in, up, reach, out, in, up, down, out, in, up. 2 more. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up and down. We're going to add the music so we know our beat, and then I'm going to add on to this and make a pattern. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, right arm leads. Out, in, up, switch, out, in, up, switch, out, in, up, down, out, in, up. Just a few more. Out, in, up. Open up the chest and arms. Out, in, up. 2 more. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up. Last one each side. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up, and down. All right, fairly easy pattern. Let's make it more fun. I'm going to add the last 2 pieces to this pattern, starting with the right arm. Out, in, up, down. Now the new part is out, in, cross. Left side. Out, in, up. Second part goes out, in, cross. And notice I'm not just bringing that arm across. I'm crossing the midline, not in front, crossing all the way over, and I'm punching, making it really strong, exaggerated motion. And my arm is fully extended. Let's practice this before we put the music on to make sure we've got it. Then we're going to put the music on and then add one more thing. So here we go. Out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross. Again. Out, in, up. Exaggerate. Out, in, cross, out, in, up, down, out, in, and cross. Let's add our music and have a little fun with this. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, go. Out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, other side, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, again, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, switch sides, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, one more each side, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, last time, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross. All right, so we got it. You've got the pattern. Fairly easy, I think, once you've practiced it a few times. Now we're going to put the pattern together on both sides. We're just going to add both arms. So we start off with the right arm, out, in, cross. We go to the left arm, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross. Then we use both arms. And what I'm looking for here is a full extension of your arms, but I'm also looking for you to really feel, working on posture. I want you to feel your body opening up, your chest opening up, your arms fully extended, out, in, watch, up. I'm lifting with my abdominals, with my arms fully extended, up, down. Then we go out, in, and we're gonna cross. And then we take it from the top. Right arm, left arm, both arms. Let's add our music and have some fun. Here we go. 4 times. 4, 3, 2. Now, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, switch, out, in, up, down, go, out, in, now both arms together, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, right arm, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, left arm, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, both arms, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, and hold. There's one last piece. This is optional. You do not need to do this, but I like to throw it in. For those of you that want a little more of a challenge, don't get hung up on this. If this doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. It's the full range of motion. It's the lifting of the chest and back, working on posture, crossing that midline. But now I'm going to throw in an opposite leg. So when that right arm is going, the left leg is going, and we're going to kind of go out and in, regardless of where the arms are. So watch the legs first. I'm only going to do it once so you can see what we're doing. Out, in, up, down, out, in. Now watch, this gets fun. Cross, other side, opposites, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, both arms, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross. Again, the legs are optional, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on them. But once you do it a few times and watch me, you may pick it up. Otherwise, it's not important. Let's add the music, add the right arm, left arm, both arms, and work on really getting those arms and body fully extended. Here we go. Now, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, both arms, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, add the leg if you want, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, both arms, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, from the top, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, both arms, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, again, right, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, left side, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, and everything, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross one more time, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, switch it, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross everything, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, and done. All right, so as I said, this is cardio. You're using your whole body, working on crossing that midline, working on opposites. Important and really great for gait. Second exercise, moving on. And I did say this was going to be challenging. It's a new year. We're going to challenge everything. Second exercise is nice and slow. We're going to work on crossing that midline, but we're going to lift the knees for gait. Right arm, left leg, nice, slow, easy punch. If you're standing, it's right here. Seated, staying nice and safe. Right arm, left leg. Punch, 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 punch. Go cross that midline. Punch, 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 punch. 4 more. It's punch, 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 and punch. All right, I don't think we need to give much more instruction for that, so let's add the second part. Second part of this second exercise, we're going to change the tempo. Working on the brain, changing the tempo affects different parts of the brain, so we're going to force a little forced exertion here. So we start slow, punch, punch. Now 4 fast overhead punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow in front. Punch, punch, and we're going to go down and finish the count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow. Punch, cross, punch, up, cross. 1, 2, 3. Opposite legs. Punch, punch, down. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you've got that second pattern. There's a lot to remember there. We're going up, raising your arms over your head, raises your heart rate. Just doing this raises your heart rate, so we've got that cardio going on. We've got the pattern, working on cognition and multitasking, because we're changing tempo and making sure we're using opposites. A lot to remember. Let's add our music and try to remember it all. 3, 2, slow. Punch, punch, count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, slow. Punch, punch, fast, down. Go. 5, 6, 7, slow. Punch, punch, fast, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, slow. Punch, punch, down. 5, 6, 7, again. Punch, punch, fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Punch, punch, finish. 5, 6 from the top. Ready. Out, in, up. Remember this? Out, in, cross. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, cross everything. Out, in, up, down, out, in, slow punch, 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 fast, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, slow punch, punch, fast, finish. 5, 6, 7, slow punch, punch, fast, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, slow punch, punch, fast, down. 5, 6 from the top. Last time. Go out, in, reach, up, down, out, in, cross, switch, out, in, up, down, out, cross, go, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, slow punch, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, slow punch, punch, finish it up. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice work. Let's take a little break here. Let's get some water and just take a break. Now, there's a lot of patterns going on. There's a change in tempo. If you like this cognition, if you like this kind of thing, there are other videos. We can talk about that later, but I just want you to know this is something that we're regularly working on. So good for you. Stay with it. The third exercise, we're going to start with the entire body doing jacks. We're going to start out nice and big. Out, in, out and in. Join me, everything. And if you're standing, obviously I don't want you jumping, I want you to stay safe. So if you're standing, it's out, in, out. You're just gonna alternate. But I'm looking for you to shift your weight and to lift your knees. Out, in, out, both legs. Out, in, out, in. Go, out, in, out, in. Arms are fully extended. Again, it's out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and hold. I just want to remind you before we move on that the vocal pairing is not just me giving you cues. I'm actually would like you to use that vocal pairing to work on your own vocal strength, but it also makes that connection as to what's next. What are you doing? You're cueing yourself. By saying it out loud, you're helping bring that mind and body connection together. So let's try 4 more out-ins, and then I'm going to add the second part to our third exercise. Working on core by lifting our legs, working on gait for lifting our legs, working on full extension of those arms. Here we go. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 4 more just for fun. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and hold. I wanted to make sure that you got it, even though I said 4, let's do 8. Who cares? Second part. This is where it gets fun. This is where, again, we're working contralaterally using opposites. But I also want to add some trunk rotation. This is something in our comments, we get a lot of people asking for trunk rotation because they're either finding it difficult, they're in pain, or they're feeling very rigid. So we're going to add that trunk rotation, strengthening your core and working on that control using opposites. So here's the second part. We're still with the jacks. 1 open. Out. Now here's the twist. Ready? Cross, cross, but we just say tap, tap, and in. Out, tap, out, and in. 2 jacks. Out, in, out, cross, out, tap, out, and in. Jacks, out, in, out. Add the twist. Out, tap, out, 2 jacks. Out, in, add the twist, twist, out, tap, out, and jacks, out, in, out, add the twist, out, tap, out, last time, out, in, twist, out, tap, out, and in. Have you got that pattern? Hopefully, yes. We're going to add the music. Do that a few times, and then we're going to take it from the very top and put all this together. Here we go. Now, out, in, twist, out, tap, out, 2 jacks, out, in, twist, out, tap, out, 2 jacks, out, in, add the twist, out, tap, out, 2 jacks, out, in, twist, out, tap, out, last jack, out, in, twist, out, tap, from the top, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, switch sides, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, both arms and legs, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, punch it, punch, fast, up, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, slow, punch, down, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, now jack, out, in, add the twist, out, tap, out, 2 jacks, out, in, twist, out, from the top, ready, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, switch, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, everything, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, slow, punch, punch. Go for that opposite. Punch now, fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Punch, punch, bound. 5, 6, 7, 2 jacks. Out, in, add that twist. Out, tap, out, tap, out, jacks. 2, out, in, out, twist, out, tap, out, and in. Woo! Okay, yay! All right, we're coming along great. Lot to remember, lot to learn, lot of movement going on. It's very cardio, yay. Next exercise is a squat. If you're standing, if you know what a squat is a seated chair. If you're in your chair, you're already seated. So there's no invisible. The chair's here. So I'm going to ask you to take those elbows and push down, reaching forward, head up. Watch out for this. I want your head up. You should be looking at me. Head up. Push those elbows into your knees. You're going to feel that right here, working on core, working on gait. Strong. If you're standing, I'm going to ask you to sit back right here. Elbows in front, but notice I'm not touching my knees. If I'm standing, I'm just here. Pulling my weight back, hips behind me. This is working on balance. I'm strengthening legs. So you're going to squat, 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 and stand. Squat, stand, squat, stand. When you're standing, whether you're seated or standing, you're coming all the way to a full upright position. Squat, stand. 4 more. Squat, stand, squat, stand, squat, stand, squat, and hold. All right, let's add the second part to this. We're going to squat, stand. Now watch, I'm going to go working on those opposites. Right leg left. We're just going to reach toward that toe. Squat, stand, reach. Squat, stand, reach. Seated, squat, stand. Now look, I'm all the way down here. I'm reaching, that leg is fully extended. I'm reaching as far as I can. You can extend that other arm for a little more of a challenge. Reach, squat, stand, reach. Squat, reach, squat, reach, squat, reach, squat, reach. Let's add the music and squat and reach. 4, 3, squat, squat, reach, squat, reach. Elbows ready, squat. If you're standing, just sit back. Squat, reach. Again, squat, reach, go for it. Squat, reach, go for it. Squat, reach. Opposites, squat. Make sure you're using those opposites. Squat, reach, squat, reach. Last 4. Squat, reach, squat, reach, squat, reach, squat, and reach. Before we go on, I'm going to have the music turn off. I'm going to give you the last piece to this. The last piece is fairly obvious, I think. We're just going to reach 4 times. So we got the squat in between to start. Squat, and we reach toward that opposite. Squat, and we reach toward the opposite. And we're going to do 1 on each side. That's it. Then we're going to alternate. Reach, reach. Notice I'm coming up. This is not fast. This is keeping it that slower tempo. What I'm looking for here is really reinforcing those opposites, crossing the midline. Reach, reach. Now, you don't have to touch your toe like I'm doing. You can reach for your knee, but reach, reach. So it's not enough. This is not what I'm looking for. That's not enough. It's a new year. I'm looking for a new level of effort. So take that right leg, left arm, reach, 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 and squat. Here we go. Squat, reach, squat, reach. Alternate. Reach, reach, reach. Squat and reach. Squat, reach, squat, reach. Alternate. Reach, 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 and reach. All right, hopefully you got it. We're going to add our music. Work on that last exercise, and then when I say from the top, out. Here we go. Here we go. Squat, reach, squat, reach. 4 alternates. Reach, 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 reach. Squat, squat, reach, squat, reach. Alternate. Reach, reach, reach. Squat again. Squat, reach, squat, reach. 4 alternate. Squat, reach, reach, reach. From the top, right, left, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross everything, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, slow, punch, 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 fast, knees up, 1, 2, 3, slow it down, punch, punch, 5 and down, 5, 6, 7, let's do that again, slow, punch, punch, up, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slow, punch, punch down, 5, 6, jacks for 2, out, in, out, add the twist, out, tap, out, jacks 2, out, in, out, add the twist, out, twist, out, now squat, squat, reach, squat, reach for 4, reach, 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 squat, squat, reach, squat, reach, alternate, we're done, reach, 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 and reach, hold. All right, probably think you've got it, this is enough, we're not done. Now we add the pattern. This is the strictly cognitive. This is my favorite part. This is the part that throws most people intentionally. It's meant to throw you. I'm going to give you 8 moves, and they're not exercise moves. They're just moves. So you have to remember them. If you use your the vocal pairing, the vocal will tell you what's next. So here's the pattern. See if you can pick it up. It's up with just the palms, just palms up, then down. Then cross, lap, clap, tap, front and back. Up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front and back. Go. Up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front and back. Palms up, down. Cross and lap, clap, tap, front and back, arms up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front, a few more, up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front. Are you getting it? Up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front, just a few more, up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front, back, up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap. Last time, here we go, up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front and back. If you haven't gotten it yet, don't worry, we're going to add the music. You have a few more chances to learn it. Otherwise, here's a good place to stop the video, practice it a few more times. If you find that this is really challenging for you, we have other videos. In fact, last week's video worked a lot on patterns. So these patterns are really important for neuroplasticity, for cognitive function, for executive function, for memory, for focus. They're great. It's a great way of learning, and it's better than just memorizing words. Using your body with those words is just, we know that that's more beneficial for people with Parkinson's. So we're going to put our music back on right from the top. We're going to need a lot of music for this. We're going to start out with the pattern. I think we'll do the pattern 2 or 4 times, and then we'll go right from the top, which remember is out, in, up, down. I'll try to cue you as much as I can. Here we go. Palms. Up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front, back, palms up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front, back, palms up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front, 2 more, up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, last time, ready, up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front from the top, go, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, switch sides, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, both arms, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, slow punch, 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 fast, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, slow punch. Punch, slow down, 5, 6, 7, 2 jacks, it's out, in, out, and the twist, out, tap, out, 2 jacks, out, in, out, and the twist, out, tap, now we squat, reach, squat, reach, 4 reaches, reach, pattern palms, up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front, again, up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, from the top, ready, go, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, out, in, reach, up, down, out, in, cross, both arms, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, punch, and knee, punch, punch, 4, up, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, punch, punch, come on down, 5, 6, 7, 2 jacks, out, in, out, and the twist, out, twist, out, 2 jacks, out, in, out, twist, out, tap, squat, reach, squat, reach, 4 reaches, reach, palms pattern, up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front, back, up, down, cross, lap, clap, tap, front, and hold. Give yourselves a hand. You did it. Nice work. That was a long one. There was a lot to remember. Nice work. Good for you. Let's just cool it down. Deep breath with me. Big exhale. Good job. Drop your chin to your chest. Bring those arms all the way in front and just give me a nice long ooh. Ready? Ooh. Yeah, good. I'm going to sit back in my chair or hold on to the wall, whatever works for you. We did a lot of leg work in this. We're going to just lift that leg and rotate at the ankle. And we're going to drop that leg in front, whether you're standing or seated, and just do that reach that we did, but we're going to hold it for 5 seconds. We're just going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5. Good. Let's lift the other leg all the way up. And again, we're bringing that knee to the chest, stretching out different parts of that leg. Rotate at the ankle and the other way around. Nice. Let's extend that leg all the way down, heel down, toe up, reaching in just like we did during the exercise, but now we're going to slow it down and just hold and for 5 seconds. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job. Sitting nice and tall or standing. Arms are out to the side. Open up your chest. Open up your shoulders. Open up your heart and reach as wide as you can. Deep breath in. Give me an O on the way out. O. Arms overhead. E. Stay right here. Lift your abdominals. Lift your shoulders, your chest, your back. Stretching those arms. Feel your entire body lifting, reaching, stretching. Nice work. Relax and release your wrists and your fingers, open and close. Good. Great job today. Thank you for putting in such a hard effort. We're going to finish with a big yay because we did a great job. Ready? Yay! Give yourselves a big hand. Give yourselves a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you had a lot of fun. Please, don't forget that that comment board on the bottom, we really enthusiastically ask you to comment on the exercises, comment on how you're doing, comment on how this felt for you, what the hardest part, the easiest part, what part you feel like you need to practice more on so we know what to do in the future. Let other people know that, you know, they're not alone. We're all working on this and challenging and being challenged together. I want to welcome everybody and welcome any new people that we have for the new year. Let's hope it's a great year, a healthy year, and a wonderful year together. And I will see you next time.